the Third Reich faction. That's the Imperium's going to turn to the Third Reich now. But
he posted a picture on Twitter with Sean Dean. He's got his castle. It says "Justice" on it. And then somebody says Hook is some fucking girl says on Twitter, Hook is what? Stokely, I hate your ball ass so much. And then Big Stoke on Twitter goes, wow, Hook will pay for his crimes. It was confirmed that there was a forearm fracture which required a cast. I am distraught. I rolled dice with my left hand, so I'm please don't make me sue this company, Tony Khan. Please, you know that a portrait of your father that's hanging in your office? Well, once I own this company, I'm replacing it with a big-ass photo with James Brown. Yep. Every time you see the Godfather of Soul sweating in drug-fueled rage at the Apollo, you're gonna think of me. Sounds pretty miserable, bro. Do the right thing. Punish this little bastard Hook and write me a fat check. By the way, here's a photo of me with my best friend Al Sharpton. It means absolutely nothing, by the way. Blushing face. But somebody tweeted, he tweeted, Hook is a piece of shit, and then somebody tweeted this. Some woman, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jack. Oh wait, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jacked. 6'3" bro he met until they pulled their first back to beat him up. Whereupon my ex would go, hey, come on. I'm a little guy. I'm just a little guy. No, it's just also my birthday. I'm a birthday boy. It somehow always worked. And then Stokely just quote tweets it. Fuck you. Antonio Brown, but who the fuck's in the background? It's Hook. It's fucking Hook. And then he's getting twerked on by some fucking broad. My t-shirt money is now in the ass crack of some fucking stripper. So thanks, Hook. But I don't. But Jesus Christ, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Clip it.
Oh, but
actually, hey, it worked out in the long run.
I actually do hope they make another season actually, because I would love to see the American Dragon on Total Bellas start memeing on John Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. I'm trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great. But
also follow a simp account.
Okay. Okay, but here's the thing, because those people, this is networking.
We actually follow.
You got
it was a business decision.
It's a business. You have to follow these people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stans. And when you get big, you get rid of them. You get rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is Pro Wrestling Simp, and I'm like, what is this?
I don't look at that. I don't look at that stuff. It's a business decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside. That's what happens.
Yeah, well, we got go so fucking slap it on a t-shirt and continue to use the move forehead.
Prettier. This guy just say fucking forehead.
What?
This guy say forehead.
Yes, I did.
You think I fucking wouldn't catch that? You think nobody on this program would catch that? But I did. For weird.
You almost didn't.
For weird.
Let's be honest. You almost didn't.
Weird champ. This is what we resort to here.
All right. Next up.
Unbelievable. Five head.
Next up, we have.
Why people happy? Pagu. Weird champ. Weird. Forehead.
Oh god.
Franker faces.
Oh.
Wowie. Why people sad. What else?
Look at how red my face is.
What else we got? Let me go on Twitch right quick. Okay. Why do people happy? KW, LOLW, XQCL.
All right. The Acclaim promo now. We were backstage.
Okay.
They're just like, yo, it's not gonna be a triple. It's not gonna be a
No,
normal.
dude, we're gonna do a fatal four-way poggers, bro. Thanks for the fucking
God,
bits.
Fuck, damn it! Jump off a roof.
Unbelievable.
Gunther. So I don't know how that is gonna survive. But what's it called? But the Third Reich faction. That's the Imperium's gonna turn to the Third Reich now. But
He posted a picture on Twitter with Sean Dean. He's got his castle. It says "Justice" on it. And then somebody says Hook is some fucking girl says on Twitter, Hook is what? Stokely, I hate your ball ass so much. And then Big Stoke on Twitter goes, wow, Hook will pay for his crimes. It was confirmed that there was a forearm fracture which required a cast. I am distraught. I rolled dice with my left hand, so I'm please don't make me sue this company, Tony Khan. Please, you know that a portrait of your father that's hanging in your office? Well, once I own this company, I'm replacing it with a big-ass photo of James Brown. Yep. Every time you see the Godfather of Soul sweating in drug-fueled rage at the Apollo, you're gonna think of me. Sounds pretty miserable, bro. Do the right thing. Punish this little bastard Hook and write me a fat check. By the way, here's a photo of me with my best friend Al Sharpton. It means absolutely nothing, by the way. Blushing face. But somebody tweeted, he tweeted, Hook is a piece of shit. And then somebody tweeted this. Some woman, I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every I dated a 5'8" guy who taunt every jacked. 6'3" bro he met until they pulled their first back to beat him up. Whereupon my ex would go, hey, come on. I'm a little guy. I'm just a little guy. No, it's just also my birthday. I'm a birthday boy. It somehow always worked. And then Stokely just quote tweets it, F you.
Tony Brown, but who the fuck's in the background? It's Hook. It's fucking Hook. And then he's getting twerked on by some fucking broad. My t-shirt money is now in the ass crack of some fucking stripper. So thanks, Hook. But I don't. But Jesus Christ, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen.
Clip it. Oh
But
hey, it worked out in the long run.
I actually do hope they make another season actually, because I would love to see the American Dragon on Total Bellas start memeing on John Laurinaitis. You have live footage of John Laurinaitis in his living room calling somebody in his underwear saying, "Hey, bud, you're fired."
What did Max Caster say about me?
Like I'm embarrassed the fact that I'm hosting a post show for this crap.
I'm proud of you, Carl. I love this.
We did our Valentine's Day post of Hooked on You, but it was mainly for Jamie Hayter and only Jamie Hayter.
It's not right. It's not right. I'm trying to build an account and we get this bullshit on the account. Great. But
So follow a simp account.
Okay, but here's the thing, because those people, this is networking. This is
we actually
networking.
follow.
You got
it was a business decision.
It's a business. You have to follow these people. This is like following. If you want a stan account, you got to follow the other stands. And when you get big, you get rid of them. You get rid of them after that. It's over with.
I open up our Instagram and the first thing I see is Pro Wrestling Simp, and I'm like, what is this?
I don't look at that. I don't look at that stuff.
Decision.
It's a business decision because that guy promotes us, and then when we don't need him anymore, we toss him aside. That's what happens.
Yeah, well, we got go so fucking slap it on a t-shirt and continue to use the move forehead.
Unpretty.
This guy just say fucking forehead.
What?
This guy say forehead.
Yes, I did.
You think I fucking wouldn't catch that? You think nobody on this program would catch that? But I did. For weird.
You almost didn't.
For weird.
Let's be honest, you almost didn't.
Weird champ. This is what we resort to here.
All right, next up.
Unbelievable. Five head.
Next up, we have.
Why people happy? Pagu. Weird champ.
Like mine earlier.
It's Wednesday, guys. You know what that means. It is time for your weekly dose of the Pro Wrestling Injection right here on the Pro Wrestling Injection YouTube and Twitch. Christian is taking the night off. His streak ended today. He's feeling a little bit under the weather.
Wait, did you say the streak ended?
His streak ended.
Me
the
doing the guy from WrestleMania.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, so today we are covering the post show for AEW Dynamite. Not much news came out as far as I'm aware. I can dig through the group chat real quick. Christian is our news guy, so Roosh signed a new contract for AEW. Brian Pillman Jr. is heading to NXT. Orange Cassidy is a producer / agent in AEW. And that is that's really it. Nothing else major. I need to get caught up on the G1. I've missed the past 3 shows because of work. Because I pretty much go to bed early now. Another thing, the bed of nails. The bed of nails that we thought were nails at Blood and Guts.
Bed of screwdrivers.
Yeah, it was a bed of screwdrivers.
Which doesn't sound much better.
Which makes it a lot worse, depending on like with the stuff that we saw. I think WrestleMania is happening in Minneapolis one of these years coming up. On the AEW roster page, Santana and Ortiz were listed as proud and powerful, so maybe they buried their issues.
I hope so, because I actually really enjoyed them as a tag team.
And the pre-sale for Arthur Ashe Grand Slam happens tomorrow at 10. And if you want to watch, and in case you guys are wondering what happened to the Backstage Arcade, every episode of Road to Elite will be uploaded every single day.
Zach informed me earlier that I apparently got my ass kicked for like a half hour straight.
That's not in Road to Elite. That's in the Road to 100 Wins. That video is up right now. That is our hour and a half long video, my hour and a half long video that I recorded today, edited today, uploaded today, and released today. It is a slugfest for me to go through. It was so brutal. I lost like 2 times. Then I decided, fuck it, I'm just gonna beat up some of the creative characters I have, which was myself and Mike. I just put us through a bunch of like squash matches with Kenny Omega. Listen,
I respect it. You're trying to unlock Owen Hart. I respect it.
Your character put up a fight in some regards, but it just wasn't in the cards, and I decided just to kick the shit out of you from hell to high water.
AEW Fight Forever. Good game.
Yes, it is. Which also reminds me, immediately following the stream tonight, there will be a live stream of me doing the last 10 matches to unlock Owen Hart, because for some reason, Fight Forever, THQ, AEW Games thought it would be a good idea to make people win 100 times to unlock him.
Is it 100 times or 100 in a row?
100 times. Doesn't have to be in a row.
I'm surprised I didn't get that yet. Because I was playing it a lot.
It has to be one-on-one matches. Singles. So normal one-on-one matches.
Huh, maybe I got to like 70 or something. I'm going back on the DVR and taking pictures of the match card. Because I forgot to do that earlier.
And because I saw these people in chat earlier, what is up, fitness, whenever, wherever, LA Knight, yeah. Damn right, LA Knight is a respected wrestler in these parts. Straight up, bordering. How can LA Knight not be on the SummerSlam card? Yes, because WWE doesn't want to push people that get naturally over. I digress.
I don't get it.
Okay.
Well, pushing somebody that got naturally over, what a concept.
But now, without further ado, let's dive right on in to the card tonight for Dynamite, because surprisingly enough, there was a Dynamite tonight. After all my bantering, we open up today's show with Orange Cassidy.
We open up today's show with actually.
Well, okay. I don't care about the video package about Darby talking about AR Fox. I don't care about how that opened.
I was just about to say they opened up a little weird tonight with that. I should have known something was coming after that, but I was just like, "Oh, this is new." Okay.
So we had,
and I appreciate that they had a vignette about a guy who is actually good that should probably be getting a little bit more TV time,
and he will be. So we had an AR Fox vignette with Darby talking about how AR Fox like helped him and everything like that, helped a little bit train him, helped give him a home in Atlanta, Georgia. I believe it was Atlanta, Georgia. Yeah, it was Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
So then we kicked off though with Orange Cassidy versus AR Fox for the international title. Great match.
I gotta admit, this was a solid match.
Yeah, these guys are great. It had me for a moment. I thought, man, are they gonna put AR Fox over on this one? And they, of course, someone is gonna take this title off of Orange Cassidy. Who will it be? The world will never know. So this match was solid. Orange Cassidy picked up the win with the mousetrap pin.
I honestly think this was my favorite match of the show.
I have a favorite one. I have two favorites actually, 3 technically, but
Jesus. Okay.
So the Orange Cassidy picked up the win. Orange does what he normally does with people he respects. He puts the sunglasses on them, gives a thumbs up, but AR Fox, as Orange Cassidy's a little bit forward, takes out the sunglasses, breaks them up, throws them to the ground, and then just beats the shit out of Orange. This prompts Darby to come out saying, "What the hell was that? I put my name on you."
That was embarrassing.
This is embarrassing. What are you doing? This, I kind of saw what was going to happen next from a mile away at that point.
Oh yeah, they took a little bit, but
still, it was cool. After this, we had highlights from Blood and Guts, and then we cut to backstage with Renee with Renee, Jericho, and Don Callis. Don Callis is now pretty much heavily pushing Jericho to join the Don Callis family. He will be teaming with Takeshita next week, right? Or is that on Ramp? Is it next week?
I think it's next week. Let me just double check. That is, in fact, next week on Dynamite.
So he'll be teaming with Takeshita next week to take on Danny Garcia and Sammy Guevara.
AKA the guys who cannot dance and sing.
They tried their best. So Jericho is like, I'm going to be fighting them. Don goes, yeah, you told them to. You said to give them their wings, and I think this is the time to show them. Jericho was...
That was actually a valid point.
And then Don also brought out another painting. God, these fucking paintings, I swear to God. Every time. This one looks so bad. Like, it's a good painting, but holy shit. God damn it.
I love it.
Jericho goes, I'm not going to be carrying this around all day. And Don goes, don't worry, I know a place to put it. And we'll find out where it was and a little bit into the show. After this, we had a vignette for Hook. He had the FTW title, and he doesn't have the FTW title, as a subway car passes by. Another subway car passes by, and he's gone. And the words Hook appears. After that, we had a PSA from the Blackpool Combat Club saying, fuck around and find out, pretty much.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
It was
Pac.
just, yeah.
Pac, you fucked around. You found out. Orange Cassidy, you fucked around. You're gonna find out later. Well, technically, that actually just happened. So he fucked around. He found out. So
after that, we had then also like Jericho came up and pretty much not Jericho. Mox came up, talked shit about Orange Cassidy, saying come out here looking like Clint Eastwood and shit.
That was a good line.
Yeah.
Oh wait, so I got a question for you before we continue.
Shoot. Is
it just me, or did this Dynamite tonight have a little bit of a collision feel with the pacing?
Well, yeah.
Because I felt like
was beat by beat by beat by beat. Everything kept moving perfectly.
Yeah, it was slower. Excalibur wasn't talking a million miles a minute. Everything just was calm instead of the usual chaos it is. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I actually appreciate that for once.
Yeah. After the PSA from the Blackpool Combat Club, we have Jack Perry. He
Tony
came
Schiavone in the ring to announce Jack Perry, our boy Tony.
Jack Perry still come out to Beethoven, really fucking cool. He came out with orange shorts, a shirt that says "I beat Hook," and he pretty much was disrespecting the FTW title by dragging it down the ramp. He said that like a bunch of scumbags held this title before him in a second-rate promotion. He then talked shit about he then talked shit to Taz, saying I could have ran circles around you guys back in the day. This would then prompt ECW legend Jerry Lynn to come out. He goes like Jack, like he goes Jungle. No, yeah. He goes Jungle Boy. Like, if it wasn't for us, you guys wouldn't be here. Calls him Jungle Boy again, like, and Jack goes, Jungle Boy's dead. This will then probably prompt for next week, the 200th episode of Dynamite, which they have the paint splatter. That's nostalgia for me. I liked paint splatter era AEW. I know Christian didn't like it too much because we talked about it in the group chat. I like paint splatter AEW. Okay?
I never hated it.
I didn't even dislike it. I love that. I love that design.
I didn't even dislike it. I was just like, all right, I'm all in on AEW. So, and 2019 was just a very magical time.
It was. So so next week it'll be a face-to-face with Jack Perry and Jerry Lynn. Who's to say if they're gonna fight? If this is gonna lead to a match at All Out? We don't know. It's up in the air. But after this, we would go backstage to talk with Britt Baker. Just to hype up the Britt and Taya Valkyrie match, saying how Taya called out Britt on Collision, right? It was Collision,
which made no sense.
Yeah, this match was the match they had. When we get to it, it didn't flow too great, but I digress.
I will have something to say when we get to it.
After that, we have one of my favorite matches, Pac versus Gravity. For those who are beautifully informed, during the WWE days, Pac, otherwise known as Adrian Neville, was the man that Gravity forgot.
Formerly known as, yes.
Was the man that Gravity forgot, so Pac was playing into it saying, do you remember me?
I actually enjoyed very much so how they played that up on commentary, and then Pac doing it. I was enjoying the shit out of that.
I love the spot in the corner, remember me not, and just beats the shit out of him. This was so good. I love Pac. Gravity, he was doing really well in this match. This is my first time seeing him wrestle. Because I didn't watch ROH because I don't have Honor Club, and I haven't been paid yet. I get paid next week, so I'll have a decent paycheck to re-sign to all my subscriptions if I want to. But Pac and Gravity put on a banger of a match. Pac beat Gravity with the Brutalizer. It makes Gravity immediately tap out. Pac held it in for a bit longer, which continued the story of he's making sure Gravity will remember him. So,
Gotta love the minute details.
Next up,
long-term storytelling.
This is from last week, because they did an interview last week post-match. Adam Cole and MJF. I cannot wait to talk about the parts of this. So, they were just like talking about how like they're gonna win the titles. MJF makes fun of Dax and Cash, and Cash, you have a mullet in 2023. Really? Party in the front, business in the back. Makes fun of Dax's accent. Makes fun of his wife. Makes fun of his daughter.
States how he basically repeats the same 3 things over and over again.
And then also
which he does in a way.
And pretty much said, hey, get Punk's dick out your mouth. So
yeah, basically. He said the PG version of that.
MJF also said win, loss, or draw.
There you go.
Adam Cole will get a chance at the title, which is, I think, the shoe has already dropped.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I think, do they make them win at Collision? Because we talked about it in the group chat.
I'm gonna say no, but if they did it, I would not be mad one bit.
Well, how about this? Because we talked about it in the group chat. Well, mainly me and Nick did. Win at Collision, drop at All In, Adam Cole, MJF, All Out. I think that is the best case scenario.
I think that is the plan would be the plan if they do win next week.
That is like the best case scenario, because you have them win, and then you have on probably what is going to be considered their grandest stage of them all, at All In at Wembley, in front of like 80,000 people. You have them lose, and pretty much as they're down and out, as Cole is down and out, MJF puts on the ring without Cole knowing, knocks Cole in the head, and then flips off the crowd, heads to the back. We now set up for All Out, because it's a week later. Keep that in mind. It's a week later that we get All Out.
Yep. Yeah. Have fun watching All Out without me, because I'll be lucky if I can watch that over the span of like a week, with how my work schedule is going to be around that time. But
dude, I'm probably going to be working those days too, so
yeah, I'm going to be lucky. What time is All In again?
Don't know yet.
If
that is still has yet to be announced.
I will take the day off from work just to watch that.
Remember, no matches have been announced either.
Well, no matches have been announced, but we know a bunch of people that are definitely going to be on the show.
So,
but
this would prompt Roderick Strong to come up though, and MJF with the line of the century. Dude plays video games once and calls Roderick Strong a default call. For those who don't know what a call is, it's a default creator wrestler.
This was such an underrated line.
Man, Roddy's gonna kill this man. Roddy's gonna kill him. It's
yeah. Oh my goodness gracious. And after this, after MJF walks away, Adam Cole is just like, right before that, Adam Cole's just like,
Roddy,
we need to talk. MJF, give us a minute. Or Max, give us a minute. And then Roderick Strong is just be like, tell me you're not falling for this shit. It's like, you know better. And Adam is just like, relax. And then I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. I am so sorry.
Oh, you're good.
And then Roderick tries to, basically like put his hands like, dude, like, come on, like, wake up. And Adam Cole is just like, boundaries. And I'm just like, interesting.
It's gonna be like there's like, so the shoe on MJF side is where he dropped with the title situation. I think what's gonna happen is Roddy's gonna have some CCTV footage. It's gonna be that type of angle, and it's gonna be like MJF
Did he obtain
saying
it from QT Marshall?
it's gonna be
QT Marshall.
It's gonna be MJF's gonna be talking backstage on his phone saying, "Yeah, I got this fucking nerd like played to a fiddle. I got him played so good. He actually thinks we're friends. This double clothesline business, it's all a joke. Are you kidding me? There's gonna be something like that. It's gonna be some type of CCTV footage type thing."
Oh yeah, and MJF's facial expressions during this is a dead giveaway that the shoe already dropped on his end.
Yeah.
As opposed to previous weeks where he was not doing that.
Yeah. All right. After that.
Oh wait, before we move on, I don't know if you saw this, but AEW posted like a bunch of MJF and Adam Cole stuff, like segments from TV.
Yeah, they post like an hour long,
like an hour long video. I was just like, I'm not gonna watch this, but that is amazing.
It's like they dropped the promo they had. They dropped the match that went to the time limit, and I think they dropped the announcement of them becoming a team. I think they dropped all of those. Next up, after a commercial break, we had FTR from last week, and pretty much same shtick. But Cash and Dax were like, "Hey, Adam, we respect you. Just keep your head up. Watch where you're going with MJF." Dax said, "I bet MJF made fun of my accent. It's kind of easy to do, but I swear to God, if you made fun of my wife or my kids, I'm gonna rip your eyeballs out."
Will one be dangling?
Shut up.
I heard about that.
So, next up, we had Swerve taking on Darby Allin. Another really great match. These guys are so good together.
Yes.
This match was very hard hitting. Darby was hitting all of his spots. So was Swerve. There was about to be a count out, but as Darby was about to get back in the ring, a hooded person comes up.
Who we all knew who it was right away.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the pant, I was like, I know who this is.
Oh, yeah.
Throws Darby into the post, but then kind of goes back into the crowd. Swerve
at the same time that happens, Prince Nana is getting up on the apron on the opposite side of the ring, distracting
the
Paul
ref.
Turner?
Yeah, I think it was Paul Turner. Yeah, he was distracting the ref, but then Nick Wayne is trying to pull Prince Nana down. Swerve, capitalizing on the opportunity, drags Darby back in the ring, hits him with his finisher, and then that hooded figure comes back in, takes off his hood, and who is it? No other than AR Fox. Prince Nana
who just starts a beat down on Darby.
And Nick Wayne throws the skateboard at Nick Wayne. Prince Nana then presents the Mogul Embassy t-shirt to AR Fox, which AR Fox puts it on. This is going to be great. AR Fox needed something like this. He needed to...
Yes.
Because he was just doing tag stuff on ROH and doing tag stuff on Rampage, but I think with him and Swerve, because Christian mentioned in the group chat they have a storied history with each other, so this is gonna be very good. It gives him more time and also makes the embassy look a bit more serious outside of having like 4 muscles. To be honest,
yes,
that's just me though.
Who I'm fan of all of them, by the way.
Same.
Okay, so this is what Christian said about AR Fox and Swerve. Storied history with each other from back in Lucha Underground.
Yeah. So it makes a ton of sense with them working together. After this, we go backstage with JAS. They're waiting outside Chris Jericho's locker room.
Yeah, Renee is all over the place tonight.
Yeah, it was Renee, Anna Jay, Taya, Tay, Ty. Sorry, I got so many names running through my head.
Daddy Magic and Cool Hand Ange.
Yeah, they're all just backstage.
Waiting
like, hey,
outside Jericho's locker room.
We need a minute, but that also includes the cameraman too. So they go into the backstage locker room. And what glosses our beautiful eyes? A fucking painting. And they go, seriously? Anna steps up saying, you pretty much have no backbone. Like, you're not doing anything about this.
You're selfish.
Yeah, you're selfish. And then Anna leaves.
We appreciated you, but you don't appreciate us.
Jericho tries to talk to Ty, saying, hey, how's the baby? The baby's it's going. And Cool Hand Ange brings out his switchblade comb, saying, you gave me this. I'm not going to give it back to you until
he's going to give it to Jericho.
He said, but I'm not going to give this back to you until I feel like it. He leaves. Pretty much everyone starts leaving. Daddy Magic is the last one to leave. He's like, you need to make a decision. And then we fade to black from there. Also, AEW, it's about like 3 weeks too late. You decided to bring out the Magic Meat shirt now. That's available on AEWshop.com. And come on, you could have pumped that out like a day after the match, but I digress.
I got a text during this segment. Where is it? Here it is. Okay, well, technically it was 2 texts. First off, in all caps, is Ty pregnant?
Yes.
With 3 question marks, immediately followed up by Sammy is a bigger moron than I thought.
I digress, but
I laughed pretty hard at that.
Then after this, we see Collision from last week. I don't remember what happened on Collision because I didn't watch Collision because I had work.
I watched Collision yesterday. This was pertaining to the House of Black versus Acclaimed and Billy Gunn, where Billy Gunn
supposedly
basically took off his boots, left them in the ring, aka sign of retirement, which he unlaced both boots in full then and there. That shit took forever.
Well, that's what you do when you retire. Like, even Taker did that. Taker did that. Triple H did that.
I feel bad for the person who has to put those laces in the boot to begin with, because there was a lot of friggin' holes on those wrestling boots.
I have Chuck Taylors. I have high top Vans, and they're pretty much the same thing. It's annoying.
Jesus. I can imagine. I get
Uh,
annoyed having to put shoelaces through that one extra loop on the sneaker, let alone an entire boot worth of... Yeah. Anyway.
But after this, we had Britt Baker taking on Taya Valkyrie. This match only picked up towards the end. It was falling flat at the beginning. It picked up towards the end. Why did Taya Valkyrie tap out immediately into the lockjaw? Also, the camera people took liberties of their own by showing Book the women's division better, which they fucking should.
Yeah, I will be completely honest with you. I barely, if at all, paid attention to this match because I just zero interest in this match to begin with.
At the last frame before they kind of finish everything, like the crane camera or the hard camera picked up Book the women's division better, which they should. I think right now.
But it also doesn't help that Jamie Hayter's out.
Yeah, with Jamie Hayter being
Thunder
gone,
Rosa.
With Jamie Hayter and Thunder Rosa being on the shelf, it
hurts them.
It really does suck. It's
now,
not
in the
saying
meantime,
for me at least, I'm not saying Britt is a bad wrestler. I'm not saying Taya is a bad wrestler. They're good wrestlers, but they need to find someone that they mesh well with. You can't just be like, I think this is going to be a good match, because it's all about the chemistry. Like with Sheeta and Britt Baker, good chemistry in the ring. They can have an excellent match.
They have okay chemistry.
I hate you sometimes.
I don't think she's good. I will continue to beat this dead horse.
Continue to beat it. That's not much we can do about it.
No, no. But all I have to say is, outside of the basically Jamie's title reign, outside of all of that prior to Britt winning the championship, so basically from beginning through Sheeta's run and then Jamie's run, everything else has kind of just been like pretty bad with the women's division. Outside of like the first month and a half to 2 months of Britt's reign, which was legitimately decent. Since then, I just have no idea what they've been doing.
And so Britt did pick up the win with the lockjaw. Taya immediately tapped out.
See, I gave Britt credit for something.
After this, we had the Rampage matches. You now have the pictures for every match.
Okay, so I will run through this for both Rampage, Collision, and next week's Dynamite. So, on Rampage this Friday, we have a Tag Team Battle Royal, which they ended up showing promos from a couple different teams. Basically, Lethal and Sanjay. Lethal and Satnam, although Sanjay was the one who did more of the talking than Satnam. We had Cage and Big Bill, Isaiah, Ethan Page, the Hardys, and
that was it.
That was it on the promo side. So the teams involved: Big Bill, Brian Cage, Daddy Magic and Cool Hand, the Hardys, Seidel and CD, which I actually cool. Butcher and the Blade, my guys. Ethan Page and Isaiah Cassidy, Luther and Serpentico. Oh god, I love those two.
Yeah.
And Lethal and Satnam.
I don't know who to call the winner for this one. This one's too bizarre.
I'm gonna go with either. You know what? I might go with. No, they already did that match. Shit. I was gonna say I'm choosing Cage and Big Bill, but they already did that match. Either Hardys or Isaiah and Ethan. But the problem with that becomes I have a feeling they're gonna do something in that match that could possibly offset that. So I don't know. Butcher and Blade.
It's hard to tell. What other matches do we have scheduled for Rampage? I know we have.
We also have
Kip Sabian and Scorpio Sky.
That is what I was going to mention next. Which, all right, two guys I like. I'll watch. I'll gladly watch that. We have the Kingdom in action. Mike Bennett and Matt Taven with Maria Kanellis. We also have Hikaru Shida versus Nyla Rose, which I'm okay with that match. And on Collision, we have the long-awaited, highly anticipated FTR versus MJF and Adam Cole, which I can't fucking wait for that match. I'm so... Yeah, I said
insane.
That. Yeah. I'm hoping I don't work late Saturday night.
I'm probably going to be home like just in time for the show to start.
I have to double check what time I have work Saturday, because I would love to be home to watch the show. We have Buddy Matthews versus Andrade El Idolo in a ladder match for custody, I guess you could say, of Andrade El Idolo's mask.
That's going to be a fucking insane match.
Oh yeah, their first match on the first episode of Collision was fantastic.
And now just wait until we get a ladder match with them.
Ooh, sign me up. We also have Lastly, for Collision, a trios match featuring Juice Robinson and the Guns versus Darius Martin, Action Andretti, and El Hijo del Vikingo, which... These are 6 guys I like. I hope they go in there and have a good match.
Well, I think we all know that at the Bullet Club, Gold is picking up the win. Also, the
100%.
Guns have a new shirt that is fucking awesome. So
I need
cool.
to see it.
Also, have the shirts come in yet?
Oh yeah, I gotta mail it out.
I'll send you my address.
Okay, I only bought one because it was the discount. I'll buy you another one soon.
Okay.
You're gonna be at
Arthur Ashe, probably.
Okay, if you are, I'll just buy you a shirt there. That'll make up for it.
Probably.
And next week on Dynamite number 200. Damn, Christian's streak ended at 198. What a shame.
Well, 199.
Well, this is 199.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, his streak ended at 198. He was on every episode. He was on every single episode besides the first initial run.
And he was also on all of the pay-per-view streams and pre-show, post-show streams. So, brings a tear to my eye that the streak ends at 198. Hey, at least it was better than Goldberg's streak, huh?
Shut up. What's
anyway,
next?
on Dynamite 200, we have Chris Jericho and Konosuke Takeshita versus Sammy Guevara and Daniel Garcia. I am interested to see what happens during this match between Jericho and Sammy and Danny.
Oh, it's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, and we also have... Actually, I'll come back to that. We also have Jack Perry face-to-face with Jerry Lynn. Kind of interested to see what happens here, as you did mention earlier. And more matches to be announced on Rampage for next week's Dynamite. So, yeah. Now, question. Does Jericho join Don?
Yes, I think the JAS has run its course, and we have a lot of...
I agree with you on that. They were giving off, I don't know if they're doing this on purpose, but they were giving off major Jericho being very into joining last week to I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Vibes this week. Like I said, I don't know if they're doing that intentionally, but who knows? Try and throw us off. Wouldn't be the first time.
I have to read the comments that are on Twitch. Hold on.
Oh, dear
so
Lord.
You got the Mikey Sapiens, because everybody's on Twitch now for some reason. Fuck you. Get in
Mikey
the fridge.
Sapiens,
I'm sorry,
rise
that
up.
doesn't work for me, brother. I'm not getting for those keep commenting, get in the fridge. That doesn't work for me, brother.
I don't even know if I would fit in that fridge.
AEW sucks because Chuck Taylor lost. Yeah, we will talk about the main event after I'm finishing reading your comments. Favorite Chuck Taylor match? Probably the street fight he had. They
with
had
Proud and Powerful.
With Proud and Powerful. I don't have too much Chuck Taylor knowledge under my belt. I think that's probably your favorite match too, right? Because he asked you the same question.
Yeah, no, that was an excellent match.
Hope MJF and Adam Cole take the belts off FTR. About our boy Brian Danielson. Yeah, we're all fans of Brian Danielson. Brian Danielson's in the top 5.
How can you not be? That man rose up against WWE when they were trying to suppress him, and they were forced to put the world title on him because of how popular he was.
Then we have comments like, Big Money Mike is buying Zach a shirt. Well, because I buy every pay-per-view.
Yeah, this is basically my payback.
Daniel Garcia's Doug Basham pants. Yeah, Doug Basham guys here. Cool. And now.
Wait, and before we get to the main event, they did have a Buddy and Andrade vignette to hype up the match for Collision.
You could have mentioned that before the match card.
Well, I'm going in chronological order here, Zach.
You can
God damn it.
chronologize these nuts, right?
I was fully expecting you to say you can chronologically SMD FTB.
See,
That's
that
what
would
I
have been
was.
better, but like, nah, just chronologically these nuts. All right, so now, guys,
Okay.
surprisingly enough, this is gonna be a very short episode of the injection, probably the shortest injection since going live. We're only at 50 minutes. This is what
Well,
happens
not
when.
even.
Well, no, we are. I'm looking at the.
Well, I mean, from when you started the stream, but not from when
I
we
count when we start the stream because the intro is the intro.
Okay, fair enough.
And now, guys, it's time for the main event. So, we had Blackpool Combat Club taking on Best Friends, taking on the Lucha Brothers. This match,
Good match.
Such a good match.
match.
The ending, I'm so fucking mad. Give the Best Friends the fucking win. That was the most pointless fake out ever. And it was Rick Knox. Rick Knox counts fucking anything. He doesn't care if you're the legal man or not. Hell, if you were to throw a child into the ring, he would count the pinfall if you pinned the child. Like, honestly, really, give the Best Friends the win. The Best Friends deserve the fucking win. They've been legit, like, fucked with since day one.
Remember when they had the gimmick going on BTE where they couldn't get on the pay-per-view card? They were relegated to the pre-show.
Yes.
Multiple pay-per-views in a row.
Yes. Just give the Best Friends some respect. I know Tony Khan loves them to death. If he didn't love them to death, it would be pointless. But just for fuck's sakes, give the Best Friends the win.
I would like to see them get a title run. I really would.
The only time they ever get a title run is if you lose in the fucking AEW video game during, like, the Unlikely Partnership. That's the only time the Best Friends will ever get a fucking title shot, is if you lose. But this match, though, was really great. Both the Best Friends and Lucha Brothers, they've been putting on great matches since day one of AEW. They've been at each other's throats since day one. They have a long history, as mentioned on commentary. Someone in chat wants to know, what does your shirt say? Is it a Hump Day shirt?
You're damn right it's a Hump Day shirt.
Gosh, fucking damn it.
I bought this when I was on vacation.
Do you want to know what the back of my shirt says?
Hit me.
Go fuck yourself. That's what the back of my shirt says.
Well, I did see this shirt, and I bought it when I was in San Francisco. I also saw a shirt that said, and I wanted to buy this so badly, but I would have only been able to wear it like once a year. It said, "Fuck you, you fucking fuck."
Well, this is a band t-shirt. My friends got me this at a concert. They also gifted me one of their signed posters from the band for my birthday. Appreciate them, and I love them to death. I gotta talk to you about them after the stream, if you have just a little bit of time after the stream.
Sure.
But yeah. Okay, so this match went on. It was really great. The Lucha Brothers picked up the win. Unfortunately,
yeah. After Trent hit what is that move called again?
I don't know. I it has so many names, and so many people use it.
Yeah. Anyway, so Trent's finishing move hits it on. I almost said Cesaro. Hits it on Claudio. Jesus Christ! I am all over the place today. Goes for the pin, but the referee says, he's not the legal man. I can't count it.
Which
So
makes
then
no
Lucha-
sense. He has counted illegal people who were in the ring before.
He did it a few weeks ago.
It makes no fucking sense.
He literally acknowledged it one time and said it right to the guy's face. He's not the legal man. A second later, he's literally counting. I'm just like, what the fuck?
I just...
Yeah, can they, like...
Can they have
It's only
continuity
with
for
Rick
refs?
Knox,
I love the refs. I love every single one of them. But tonight pissed me off. It made no sense for what they did. It made absolutely no sense.
I'm actually glad they did it. I'm
but-
actually glad they did that, because for once, they'd just be like, oh, okay, they are paying attention. Okay.
I know, but in this case, it's like, come on, you could have gave the best friends this one win. So this was just Orange Cassidy did come out in the middle, pretty much he knocked the shit out of Yuta, then Mox started choking him on the floor. This would distract the Blackpool Combat Club. So essentially, the Lucha Brothers win announced for next week will be John Moxley, Trent Beretta, and Penta, El Cedo, Miedo taking on just the three of them in a anything goes triple threat match, which a triple threat match is anything goes to begin with.
No DQ. They made that perfectly clear tonight, in case you did not remember.
My wrestler, so that does it for the show. Wrestler of the week for me, I'm giving it to Eddie Kingston. He's killing it over in the G1 right now. He's doing great work.
All right, solid choice. Just because I said I liked that first match tonight so much, I'll go with AR Fox.
All right. That does it here. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to give myself a bit of a break. I will be back streaming here, doing the last 10 wins to unlock Owen Hart. I will not be using Cause. I'll be playing on Elite difficulty because at 10 wins, I want some integrity in those wins besides the last 40.
Even I don't play on Elite difficulty. I play on hard.
But guys, I appreciate you all for watching. You can catch us next week. Peace.